Okay, hi guys. I have noticed on my videos that I breathe a lot into the mic. I'm gonna try to learn not to do that, so we're gonna see how that goes. Anyway, I'm here with Assiq Tech, the originator of Assiq, the predecessor. Anyway, I made her first, and then I had decided to do all these quests completely over again. Oh, the polar bear's here. I had decided to video all of the quests, and I wanted to have them all, on the same character as much as possible, and done and follow her from the very beginning and all of that stuff. And so I restarted, named her Assiq after Assiq Tuck here, and then had some issues with some quest recordings, and of course, once you've done a quest, whether or not you meant to record it for YouTube and have everybody follow and it just got messed up and so the recording couldn't happen, you can't redo it. You're stuck. That's it. So that's where I am right now, as I'm trying to catch quests that I did on Assiq with the purpose of recording them for you guys, but for some reason or other they did not record, or the sound messed up on one or two of them, or whatever else. So we're going to try and get them done with Assiq Tech real quick. At least some of them. So, here we go. Song from the Depths is fully voice acted and features live recorded music. We suggest that you turn on your sound in order to get the most out of it.
Wake up, Waylon, wake up! Come on, you great drunken oaf. This isn't funny.
Is everything okay?
No, everything is not okay. I can't wake any of these men up. They keep muttering things, strangely similar things, as though they're all sharing the same dream. Makes no sense. I've heard rumours of men affected like this, lulled into sleep by a strange force, never to awaken again. They just lie there, empty, as though their soul just upped and left somewhere. I don't know what to do. That's my husband there, my Waylon. I don't know what I'd do without him.
Can I help?
Well, I ain't going to turn you down. Anything to get my Waylon back. I should warn you, though. A warrior named the Raptor came here before you and offered to help. He terrified me. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I gave him a restless sleep potion, an old recipe I learned from a witch some time ago. She said it would let me visit the world of dreams, whatever that means. He drank it and then seemed to fade away to somewhere else. You'll need to drink it as well if you want to catch up with him. I'm not afraid to say that I fear the Raptor. He has stories about him. His solution for a problem is to destroy everything linked to it. That's not who I want saving my husband. Protect my Waylon, would you? I know he's a drunkard, but he's my drunkard.
Alright, so here we are. Of course we're going to accept the quest. That's what we're here for.
You'll need this if you want to follow the Raptor and Waylon. If it has the effect I think it will, you'll enter some kind of dream world. Then make sure you get to Waylon before the Raptor does.
Lucille hands you a restless sleep potion. Alright. So we're going to use the empty bed. We could listen to the guys, but I don't care. What they have to say is interesting, don't take me wrong. It pertains to the quest. But we're here to do the quest, and for you guys to see the quest being done. You guys can do all of the side things on your own time as you want, and have fun with it. Just play around, check things out. But we're going to drink the potion and go to sleep.
I heard her first. Stay away from her.
Ooh, isn't that creepy? Wish I could just follow the Dreaming Soul, like you can follow other player characters, but alas, it does not work that way. Not in this case. Okay, so here's the cave we need to go into. First step on our journey. Okay. Cross.
This story starts under the sea, in the home of my sisters. In that home, I found moments to sing.
Lovely.
But I knew, if my sisters heard me, they would roll up some kelp and force it into my mouth. So I learned to sing quietly. One night, my sisters were out hunting. I swam from my home and came upon a village on the edge of the sea. There were so many people on the docks, working and talking, but they could not see me in the dark water. So I sang to them.
Keep talking, witch. Makes it easier to find you.
How rude.
If you're here to stop me, then you have a problem. And that problem is standing in front of you.
I'm here to save Waylon.
It's too late to save Waylon.
No, it's not.
Come to me, my men. Gather to hear my story.
Only thing left to do is kill her. Keep your distance. Don't try to stop me.
Sad thing is that the fully voiced quests do take a little bit longer.
So I sang an old mermaid song, and the men on the docks listened. Fly fish, drift on the northern wind.
Okay, so we want to follow the clues in the song. The sad thing is, on the fully voice acted quests, it does take longer because you have to listen to what they say. You don't necessarily have to listen otherwise. Just click through. Click, 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 click. And I don't know why it didn't sing this part. Goldfish bask in the western sun, so we want to go west.
From southward seas, the catfish cry.
So that means we want to go south.
From the east, the hammerheads draw.
So I don't know if we want to go south and then east, or if we just want to go east. No, I'm lost. Confused. I'm gonna go south. I'm gonna go south. And now I'm gonna go east. So, okay, probably the first door, it sang the 2 verses, and I interrupted the second one. And then the second door, of course, I wanted the second
The
verse.
sailors on the dock heard my song, and I could see the adoration on their faces. I drank it all in. But then they stepped into the sea. None of the men made an effort to swim, and they drowned. I lifted the dead bodies back onto the land. I could barely swim home with the sorrow. My sisters taunted me. Even the town changed its name to Witch Haven, as if to remind me of what I had done.
And we're going to learn more about Witch Haven later. But right now, we just want to follow these haunted men. No haunted women.
I knew I should mourn those men, but I could only think of their adoring looks and the effect they had on me. So I swam for the town again. This time I climbed onto the land and sang for the men of the fields. There was no water to drown in, and they looked at me with such love.
Okay, so we want to find more of these, like this purple symbol on the ground, and there is nothing for it but to walk over everywhere and try to trigger it.
But then the men saw one another. They became jealous.
Okay, so one more. And I have an idea of where they are, but not
And they fought. They hacked at each other, beating flesh and bones with rocks.
a door appears. Anyway, I was going to say I had an idea of where they were, but I didn't remember exact. But I found it, so you know, we got it. Is this symbols on the floor again? I don't remember. I think it is.
As I learned new songs, I found I could affect men in other ways.
Okay.
One song allowed me to attract the souls of dreaming men. They would love me, even as they slept.
Okay.
Night or day, I was surrounded by those who loved me, and I loved them back.
A door appears. Where's the door? Oh, there it is. You want to leave the fighting ethereal figures.
I found myself walking the world, sharing the love of dreaming souls. It was overpowering. It came so easy to me. But one day, I came across a soul that would not love me. A furious soul. It burned with rejection, fear, and hatred. It ignored me.
Alright. I don't know what I'm going to do with this other quest that I should have looked before I did this one. I didn't realize that this character had already done that quest. But I'll work it out somehow.
I approached the furious soul. It screamed as if on fire. I tried to soothe it with song, but still it seethed. So I cried a tear, and the water extinguished the fire.
Okay, so burning sapling. Pick up the sapling from the ground. Okay. I believe I put it in the one that is water. And I think that's this one. Not sure. Place the sapling in a pot plant opens all the doors in the room. Okay, and then let's try the water doorway. think this is
Although it didn't rage anymore, the soul had burned down, as if only a spark. I gave it the breath of life, keeping its heart pumping and alive.
Okay, so now we come back up here. Come on, come on.